We hope you're excited about this month's Straight Talk. We have some great content ready and waiting for you. And don't miss the end of the podcast. We've got an important update about the International Year of Cooperatives. Yes, that's why there's a giant cow in the room with me. So stay tuned for that. But first, we want to focus on what's important to us right now, and that's rates. While the full impact of federal environmental regulations is still to be determined, there are a few things that we do know. Those impending rules and an increased demand for electricity will force electric bills higher. That's why our focus for March 2012 is rate stress. Our statewide feature, Higher Power Costs on the Horizon, remembers the last generation building boom and explains how those decisions are being impacted today. For distribution co-ops, a leadership column explains why upgrading older power plants and building new plants will impact electric bills. Thanks to a great suggestion from Stacy at Amacloa EMC in Georgia and Scott at Columbia REA in Washington State, we've decided to update our best practices section for rate increases. There you'll be able to see examples of what works when communicating rate increases and changes with your employees and your members. An employee newsletter article spotlights the role your staff can play when talking to members about rates. And after many requests, we're excited to tell you that we're releasing the new map for the average prices for residential electricity. Of course, we're not just writing about rates this month, we have lots of other great content. Find a member who's a mom and use her as the voice of this month's Why My Co-op Matters section. You can also highlight her face in an ad that we've provided for you. And now for the fun part. As we promised, we've been working hard to think about ways that we can help you connect to cooperatives near you and celebrate the International Year of Cooperatives in 2012. We've been brainstorming with some of our friends from Cabot, Dairy Farmers of America, several other folks. It's a dairy theme apparently this month. And we've got some great new things to give to you. First off, our graphic series that we've given you for your employee newsletters. Some people are actually using them in their magazines, member newsletters. We've added 3 graphics this month. One for the National Cooperative Grocers Association, one for the Dairy Farmers of America, and a final one for Cabot Creamery. Following the lead of our friends in Canada, we've provided a great brainstorming idea list with more than 30 ways that you can connect with cooperatives near you and celebrate the International Year of Cooperatives. Don't miss idea number 12. It's one of my favorites. It's the folks at Cabot Creamery, my wonderful friend right here. They have offered, if you contact them and give them some specific information, to give you a gift basket for your next annual meeting. I also have an article called Filling Your Shopping Cart with Co-op Products that encourages members to try shopping for items produced by co-ops the next time you're at the grocery store. We also had a request from Tom at Swanee Valley Electric Co-op in Florida. He was asked to do a presentation for Rotary about the International Year of Cooperatives, so we provided a presentation for him. You can get the template in our special section as well. Finally, Amy at Northwestern REC in Pennsylvania had a really good question, something I've heard before. Is there any way to see the content for one specific month? Now, as you know, we have our archives on the side of our content, so you can look at certain categories: energy efficiency, technology, safety, leadership columns. But Amy really wanted to see one full month of content from a few months ago. So, due to Amy and her spurring us to action, we got rid of the last month button and replaced it with a drop-down menu offering a year's worth of content and topics. As I hope you realize from today's podcast, our best ideas come from you. They come from people like Amy, Tom, Scott, Stacy. These are the folks who tell us what we need to do to serve you better. Please send us your feedback. Email us at straighttalk@nreca.coop. And make sure you follow us online as well. We're at facebook.com/coopnation and twitter.com/coopnation. Hope you all have a wonderful month, and we can't wait to get started on our next month's content.